why mess in a garage can create a lot of interferences for continue rebuilding the engine. Main thing. Patrick's Garage. Grab your snack, welcome back. What you want to continue rebuilding the engine, disassembling engine, you want to put these parts on the shelf, you labeling these parts so you know from where these parts go and where you want to install it again when you going to assembling the engine again. So, and I noticed that this is interference where I don't know where I put this stuff, that I don't know where I can find these parts, and I don't know where the parts was stored, and I can't remember all these things where they was. So I decided, especially for parts for the engine parts, will be especially shelves. They will be done from wood, and I want to put these parts for process of rebuilding the engine on these shelves so they will be in a proper position. So I want to put them on these shelves so I can continue to rebuild the engine and I can designate which parts wrong, which parts can be used again, and a lot of parts, so I don't want to messing with them. But at the entrance, at the doors of the garage, was also a lot of stuff, a lot of bulky stuff I want to put in the corner where I have no additional access. I don't want to take any wheels with rims, even tires. I don't want to take them, so I gonna put them to the corner and they will be here before they will need for me. But I want to continue my work with engines, so I decided to put these parts on the shelf. Main parts, and probably most main parts, working place for the process of rebuilding the engine. Not so important there is fancy equipment, but working place just reliable table made out from steel where I want to put the engine block, and doing something and enjoy this process of rebuilding the engine. But since a lot of stuff on the table, I want to put this on the shelves and continue to enjoy work with engine. And also tools in reach by hand should be on the shelf so I can take these tools when they will be need for me. So I decided to make on the wall these holders for small tools which I need during process repairing something, not especially for engine rebuilding, but in the next work, in the previous work, it will be in the next will be interesting to using these tools, so they should be where I from first glance can find them, and I want to do more deeper digging in these boxes, paper boxes, where my tools to find them, where my spare parts, and I go around in a garage to finding where my pistons, where my rings, where my clips, and things like that for restoration engine. So I decided that main thing first, working place without any interferences like dust, additional stuff which not related to engine restoration, and any things from different parts. I don't want to put them right here where I'm working. Where I'm working space should be a lot of room so I can doing all these things with engine, and I decided to put these parts of suspension to the different shelves in the different corner. All these big things, all this bulky stuff should be in a different part. So here where I'm working should be good enough room to continue enjoy, because it is impossible to do any things with engine when you have a lot of mess. So what you should do first, if you notice this situation that your environment not related to continue this process of rebuilding the engine, what you want to do first, working room, working place, you should take these parts which not related with engine to different corner or different shelves, even in the boxes where you want to store in these things, which not need in this process of restoration. These things can create only interference. So I noticed that, and I go to these thirds during all this process. Only these things which will be need. Yes, and you never can predict and focus to what things will be needed during the process of restoration, but you suspect that these things, probably this is a really worn parts, or even not from engine, I want to put them to different shelves. So more free will be free area from different stuff which not related to this process of restoration, and then more easier without any interferences I can continue. My brain will free, my working place will be free from this stuff which not related from current process. This current process of restoration shouldn't be with interferences with additional stuff. And now I comes to this decision that proper parts in proper order, main thing to continue my work with car restoration. So I want to put them in their proper order, and only after that I can continue my work. If you notice the same thing in your garage, that you don't know from where this, what is this, and I don't know what, I don't want to throwing away these things, will be better to put these things to different shelves, so I can take them more available. You have access to take these things, and what you need you can reach by your hand. So, and in this environment you can easier to continue work with engine. Yes, when you go to the garage and you see a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of crabs, eyebrows rising simultaneously, and you see all this crap and you don't know what to do with all this bunch of stuff. So first thing, to put them in proper order so you have ability to continue your work. Now, if you want to say anything about this topic, please do in the comments box, and I think a lot of guys will be interesting about your thoughts, including me, and I'll answer to your message as soon as I finish to smoking my cigar.